Nancy Van Kempen Skymax with instant weather working for you.
Look, all I'm asking for is another $1,000. What? All right, fine, you'll get your money.
Lila, I know you're in there. Yeah, good news for you.
Good news. What sort of good news?
You've inherited some money.
I don't take kindly to jokes about my poverty.
Oh, it's no joke. Michael Hudson's will is being read today, and he left a bequest to Shane Roberts or his heirs.
That's me!
I should say it is.
Give it to me straight. What are we talking? How much? Hey. Want some coffee? You don't look very awake.
Couldn't sleep.
Why?
What do you care? Shouldn't you be with Matt Corey?
Let's not do this today, please. Let's not fight.
I thought you were getting dressed.
I did.
Oh, then you need to go right back upstairs and get dressed right.
Now, come on. I'm not going anywhere.
You mean to tell me you plan on missing your father's last words on earth to you?
Etta Mae, I'm just saying I think it would be better for everyone if I stayed away.
Oh, you mean it would be better for you? Because you're afraid to see Jake.
Donna,
Hi.
I've been looking all over for you.
Is something wrong?
No, I hope not. I mean, Marley's coming home.
How do you know that?
I called her. She said yes.
Oh, Jack, that's amazing. I didn't think anybody could make me feel good today.
Well, I know you've been worried about Marley and Vicky.
And so have you.
Actually, I've been more concerned about the boys and you.
You still love Victoria. I know that now for sure. I didn't think Marley would be speaking to Victoria for years. How did you work this miracle?
I called her and she said yes.
I've been afraid to do that.
Why is that?
Because I'm in the middle of
Well,
this.
maybe you guys can work that out.
Marley's coming back. You know what that means, don't you?
I hope it means that Vicky won't be alone.
It means that Marley has forgiven Victoria.
Look, Donna,
And if Marley has forgiven Victoria, then Jake can forgive Victoria.
Get that all figured out, too.
Am I wrong?
I just don't think that you should, read so much into...
Well,
into
what am I
Marley.
supposed to read
I
into
told
it?
Marley that Vicky was in really bad shape.
Which she
And
is.
and that Grant was circling around.
So then Marley hasn't forgiven Victoria.
All I'm saying, Donna, is that Marley feels for people in that kind of pain.
And I know my daughter better than you do, and all I'm saying is that she is reaching out just the way you're reaching out, and everything that Michael wanted for you and Victoria is going to come
I think
true.
you need to stop believing that.
That Michael didn't die in vain, I have to believe that, Jake.
Don't you dare do this to me, Donna.
If you didn't care about... If you didn't still love Victoria, you wouldn't have convinced Marley to come back. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be okay.
I don't even know who your daughter is anymore.
Just because she made one bad move.
Because she made me look like a fool!
Oh, Jake. Come on. None of us are saints.
Well, let me tell you something, Donna. I don't buy into that because I thought we were supposed to have something that was special.
You still can.
She'll get over it.
No, she won't. She loves you.
I can't even look at your daughter anymore, Donna. That's why I called Marley. The only reason.
Well, you say whatever you want to say. But you still love Victoria, and if you didn't, you wouldn't be bothering to look out for her at all.
This is not a good day to argue
I'm
about
not
Vicky and me.
arguing with
Will you
you.
listen to me, Donna? What I am trying to tell you is everything is not going to be all right with Vicky and me because you want it to be.
Well, then when you see Victoria later today,
I'm not going
at
to
the reading of Michael's will,
Don't you understand? I can't even stand to be in the same room with her.
you don't mean that.
There's no reason for me to be there anyway.
There most
Not
certainly
family.
is. You certainly are family. You're family to those boys and to Nick.
And you?
And most definitely to me. And Michael would have wanted you there, and certainly Victoria wants you to be there.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Look, Donna, the reason that I called Marley...
You thought that it would free you up from any further obligations? Well, you're wrong, Buster. Now, I'm going to Michael's office to set things up for the reading of the will later. There will be a chair for you.
Hello. Marley, where the hell are you?
This is about Jake, isn't it?
Anna Mae, come on, it's a will. You know, it's just a bunch of legalese and... Okay, it has a little something to do with Jake.
Uh-huh. Well, the man is going to be a lot of places you're going to be, so get used to
All
it.
right, look, I just couldn't take the way he looked at me last time I saw him, that's it.
Well, he doesn't hate you.
No, it's actually worse than that. I looked into his eyes. I saw nothing. Nothing. No feeling at all.
Well, that's because he probably thought that low-down Grant was settling in.
No, it is because of me. It's because of what I did.
Remember how he used to look at you?
Anna Mae, please.
No. I don't want you ever to forget. Pure love. Because that's what it was.
Yeah? Well, I killed it, didn't I?
You two were more than lovers, baby. You were friends. And love like that doesn't die. Not in him and not in you. I mean, you two have loved each other your whole lives.
Have we?
Yes, like you were born to be. And I bet you Michael believed that too.
He was funny about it, you know. Sometimes he'd be looking at me and Jake, and it was like he was watching some chance for happiness, you know, that he wanted for himself.
Yeah. And if he were here right now, he'd say, Victoria, I risked all I had to save your marriage. The least you could do is the same thing.
Anna Mae, there's nothing left.
Oh, yes, there is.
What? What? Wrecked my family. My mother's some kind of a zombie. My sister feels like she has to put half the world between the two of us. What?
Oh, you know, you can get over on yourself telling yourself all this woe is me claptrap. But please, don't try and sell me on it.
Excuse me? What's wrong with taking a little responsibility for what I've done?
Taking responsibility means standing up and going on. You're running away.
I'm not doing that.
No? I mean, well, look at yourself. You're holed up here in the enchanted cottage, looking like a dog's last dinner, and pasting on a smile while your sons go off to school.
No, I don't live like that
Yes,
either.
you do. Vicky, you are a married woman now. You go after Jake and you make it right.
Why, because Etta Mae says?
No. Because it's what your father would want. It's his day. Honor his wishes.
You're right about one thing. I know I have to go to the reading. I'm going to change.
You will, talk to Jake?
You know something? I'm just praying he's not gonna be there.
And I'm praying that he will.
How much money did Michael leave me?
There's no way of knowing that, not until the will is read.
Oh, come on, didn't you take a tiny little peek?
Lila, the money is solely for Shane's heirs.
Of course.
No, it's for Shane's unborn child.
Well, I'll use that money wisely.
With my supervision.
Great, you and I, we agree on so much.
Down, girl. I'll have all the details for you after the reading of the will.
Well, when's that gonna be?
Noon today.
Noon today? Well, that doesn't give me much time to get ready.
Where do you think you're going?
Well, look it, I've got to get dressed.
You're not going.
I'm not, of course I have to go. I got to represent Shane's child.
I'll do the representing.
Well, but no, my being there is important to stake my claim.
This is not the Old West, sweetheart.
What's the matter with you? Afraid I'm gonna squeal with delight when I hear the word money? I won't. What are you so worried about?
I'm worried about what the other people will think.
Why?
Well, for one thing, Michael didn't explicitly mention you in his will.
So?
He wanted to express his gratitude to Shane for saving the lives of the children that he loved, his son and his grandsons. He wanted Shane to know that what he did would never be forgotten. Shane, not you.
Well, now that Shane is gone, I mean, he wants to express his gratitude to my child and Shane's child.
Who has yet to make an appearance.
Well, can't I just be there to accept Michael's generous bequest? I mean, do you think it's in the thousands?
I will get a copy of the will for you. Afterwards, you don't go to the reading.
Oh, isn't there a way around all that?
No, there isn't. So stop batting your eyelashes.
Yes. When you know how desperate I've been.
Yes, I do. I, in fact, saved you from being evicted.
Well, I mean, all I really want to know is if this money's gonna...
Don't even think about it.
But would you just let me finish?
You don't have to. The money goes into trust for the baby.
Yeah, but
Not a dime.
What good is the money gonna do me and the baby if the baby has to be born into these kind of circumstances?
The child will be fine.
The child is not gonna be fine if his mother has to be racked with anxiety as to how she's gonna survive.
You think you got problems, honey?
I beg your pardon.
I'm waiting for antlers.
Well, now that you mention it, it looks like horns are growing on your head.
No, I'm talking about embers in the snow.
Oh, God, not that again.
When those antlers are delivered, I'm one chapter closer to my foreordained
Oh, well,
demise.
hang on a second. Let me get this straight. You actually think your life is in danger?
Yours will be if you come within an inch of the Hudsons today.
Do you have someplace to go? Someplace warm?
Sure. I have a home. I just come here to get away. Get away from there. Cameron? Are you there?
Miss Corey, if you needed me, all you had to do was ring. You didn't have to come up here.
It's Amanda, and I don't like to ring people.
Do you need me to drive you somewhere?
I thought maybe we could talk.
Talk. To the new servant.
It looks like I've done it again.
Done what?
Oh, gotten off on the wrong foot.
Not sure I follow.
Last night, I screamed.
I had broken into your room.
Well, so I should have kept my cool, so, I apologize.
You're very polite.
Wait a minute.
What?
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
You did break into my room.
I already explained that.
It was strange. I mean, all of last night was very strange.
I guess.
You were very rude.
Why are you here?
Why did you choose my room to break into?
I had no idea it was your room.
Oh, you were just looking for the most vulnerable point in the house.
Right.
No feelings otherwise.
Like what?
We met before. You were nice.
We were strangers.
Well, now we're not. So I thought we could start fresh, you know, and you're acting like I'm imposing.
I'm an employee of the household.
Does that mean we can't be friends?
I was in your room to check security. It's part of my contract.
So don't come knocking on your door?
My contract also specifies that I am to have my privacy.
I'm sorry I bothered you.
Will you be needing the car today?
I'm not sure.
Call me when you decide.
You can count on it.
A couple of weeks. Marley, Vicky needs you like today. No, listen, I'm not even talking about the Grant Harrison thing anymore. They're gonna be reading Michael's will, and Cass says there's a video. What do you think that's gonna do to her? I'm not going. I don't want to see her. Marley, look, I already told Donna, okay? I was expecting this to be a call from you to tell me to come pick you up at the airport. Now, you listen to me, Marley. You are the only one that can get Vicky through this. All right? Make it as fast as you can.
Mom.
Hi. You look wonderful.
Thanks. I don't feel wonderful. I'm actually really dreading this.
Well, good. I'm glad I caught you.
Why?
I talked to Jake earlier.
Oh, is he going to the reading?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It matters to me, actually.
Well, before you say anything else, just listen to what I have to say.
Look, is it about Jake?
Jake just did something so wonderful that it proves he still loves you.
Mother, please stop with this.
And that he might be willing to forgive you.
No, you know something? You're just seeing things the way you want to see them.
He convinced Marley to come back home. Don't you see he made the impossible happen? In spite of everything, he still loves you.
We shouldn't be arguing about anything today.
You're right.
This day belongs to your dad.
He believed in us.
He loved you so much.
All the time I knew him, he was making up for lost time.
He gave you something that you'll always have, right? No, I'm not talking about the will.
I think he was happy
Happy?
when he was driving up that mountain, not knowing it was his last day of life. Do you think he was happy with that life, the way it turned out?
Your dad always struck me as someone who thought his life was just beginning.
It's something, isn't it?
Yeah. He seemed like a man who was at peace.
I wonder how long it'll take me to get there.
You shouldn't let Matt get to you.
I'll try. But I really hate the guy.
I know you do.
All right, you're right. Because I love you. You love me. We want the same things, the same future. That's all that matters.
Talk to the new servant. Your shoe. Your lace is untied. It's Miss Corey. Whatever you say, Miss Corey. Keep it simple. Take the money and run.
Not another step.
At the risk of repeating myself.
Well, I know. Jake's still in love with me.
He's proven that he's the kind of man that you want to hold on to no matter what.
I think that's a little bit of a pipe dream,
No,
don't you?
it's not. He's going to forgive you.
Did he tell you that?
He's worried about you.
I thought so.
He doesn't want to see you hurting anymore. His anger is all burned out.
You know, something he's worried about me his whole life. Doesn't mean he wants me back.
He stayed in Bay City for your boys. He calmed Marley down enough so that she wanted to be near you again.
Because he couldn't stand to be near me himself.
Why can't you see my side of this?
Oh, I don't know. Because he's left me? I mean, I can't hold on to someone who's gone.
Michael left me.
Please.
And he came
Please.
back.
Don't do that.
I'm
Don't
not
bring him-
asking that much of you.
You're asking me to hope.
Has he served you with papers? Has he asked for a divorce?
No.
Well,
Well, he's not cruel. I'm sure he's just waiting until this is all over.
then do something first. Tell him how you feel about him.
But he knows how I feel every time he sees me. It just doesn't make a difference anymore.
Just tell me, does this make you unhappy?
What? What kind of a question is that? Yes, I am unhappy.
Then why are you resisting
Because
me?
I'm a realist, and I can't hold on to someone who despises me. That's why.
Okay, then just do this much. Keep an open mind, because he's ready to forgive you. I know that in my heart. I see a man in grief.
Hi. I'm okay.
Sophia, so glad you came.
Are you okay? You okay?
Did you say hi to your sister?
Why don't you come sit with Sophia and I?
Okay, I guess we should get started here. Well, thank you all for coming. Michael wrote this will shortly after his daughter Victoria married Jake McKinnon. Now, all of you will receive copies of the will. It details a list of charities as well as specific bequests to the children and grandchildren. But, Michael being Michael, he was quite adamant about the fact that he had the last word. So, he made a video for all of you, the ones that he loves.
You can't stop me. Oh, what do you think you're doing? How dare you? Let go of me. What?
Right here. Couldn't stay away, could you?
I have a right to be here.
Flash a little money and she points like a retriever.
Is that all you do is harp on my greed?
Hey, I understand the lure.
You could have fooled me.
I find it all rather attractive myself.
Is this getting somewhere?
Be greedy in private. Don't rub these people's noses in it.
Look, I am merely here to pay my respects.
Hey, do I have to tie you up?
I will scream bloody murder.
And what?
And have you arrested for tampering with my mental stability.
What mental stability? Okay.
Okay, what?
Have me arrested. Don't crash the party.
And then what are you gonna do?
Administer the funds for the baby. Slowly. Like, say, over the next 20 years or so, thus freeing you from additional threats to your mental stability.
You can do that?
Oh, yeah. Or on the other hand, I could always let you handle the money by yourself.
Well, now that you put it that way.
I thought you'd listen to reason. Now, let me make something perfectly clear. You know the way you act?
Yes.
Don't do that anymore. Start acting the way I tell you to.
I am here protecting the interests of my baby. If it was up to Vicky McKinnon,
You're doing it again.
Ooh, I hate you.
How can I put this in a way that even you would understand? They're reading a will here today. This is an important, even a solemn occasion. Why? Because it's about money. And if you go prancing in there doing that thing you do, you could screw things up. For me.
For you.
Vicky is more than a friend. She's a paying customer, a very rich paying customer. You, on the other hand, are running away from creditors. Guess whose side I'm on?
Got it.
Good. And get this, too. If you screw things up for me, I'll make you pay.
I got your point.
I trust now you don't feel a need to go to the reading?
Guess not.
I'm so glad we had this little chat.
Well, you know, you don't have to stay here with me. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, you can trust me.
I think I'll watch you instead.
What do you mean?
I mean, we'll both stay here until I say you can go.
On the whole, I'd rather be in Philadelphia, but evidently I'm not. So just bear with me here. I'm a little nervous. I may not be very good at this. Okay. You know, it occurs to me the reason I'm making this tape is I may not be in any condition right now to entertain you in person. So, you know, I made this tape because you never know what's going to happen, you know, with the leukemia and everything. I just felt like I should be prepared. So this is it. So just bear with me here. I made this video, you know, for all of us, and I hope I'm here to make it again in 20 years. But I thank you all for coming. And I want you to know that the worst part is over. There's no more jokes. The rest is going to be very brief. Donna, my love, this is for you. I drink to you. I'm sure that you've already raised a glass to me in whatever restaurant we were last in together. I want you to know that you are the love of my life. There'll never be another person like you. There never was anyone like you. And I love you. And I leave you our memories. And I leave you the best gift I could give anyone. And the greatest gift that you gave me. I leave you our children. It's you. Thank you. Now, that includes Nick, okay? Nick, listen up. If I'm not there, you're gonna need Donna, and Donna is gonna need you. So I want you to be there for her, right? You're the man of the family now, pal. And I'm leaving you the farm. It's all yours. That farm is what your grandmother turned over to me, and I'm turning it over to you, so that it stays in the family. I don't want you to lose touch with your roots. And, I hope that you and Sophia raise your kids there, and I hope they learn to love it just like I learned to love it, just like you learned to love it.
I can't believe he did that. We have a place to live, a home of our own.
Ah! Oh, John. Now for you, right? This is just a little personal thing, but you see, I went to leave you my library, and then I realized I'd loaned you most of the books, and so whatever books I have left, I'm leaving those to you, all right? Because I don't think you ever returned one you ever borrowed, did you? Marley, I don't know if you're there, or you're still in some far corner of the world taking care of people who need it, but God bless you for all the work that you've done. I want you to know that wherever you've traveled during the years, you know, I've always felt you right close to me, right here in my heart. And, you know, I've always considered myself a rather decent shutterbug. I thought maybe leaving you my collection of photographs, you know, a sense of family history, it might make you feel closer to home if you're far away. And finally, Victoria. Oh, Vicky. I know that you're gonna do just fine without me there, honey. You're very strong, much stronger than you know. And now that you've got Jake by your side, you're gonna be okay. But I'll miss you. Now, well, before I get to that, I just want to say that I'm so glad that you found Jake. Or, you know, he found you, or you found each other after all these years. I mean, you're gonna make a life together, you understand? And I couldn't be more happy or more proud. So I'm leaving you something that I made myself. Don't laugh, but you'll find it at the farm, in the barn. I know there will be differences along the way between you and Jake. And the thing is, ask your mother. I mean, well, we know all about differences. I think if there was one big mistake I made is I let the little things get in the way. And, you can't let that happen, honey. You just can't let that happen. And neither can you, Jake. You can't let that happen either. Because nothing is that all-fired important. It's just not. You know, I've tried to do better myself. I promised myself that I would do better, and maybe by the time you see this video, Donna and I will have been married again for a long time, and we will have made it work this time. See if I can try hard to make it work. Then you can too. That's all I hope to show you, really, is that you can try, and if you want it to happen, you can make it happen. Just don't give up. Because there's one thing I've learned, and that is nothing matters more than love.
Wait a minute, I hear something.
Will you get away from the door?
It's the hysterical clattering of a woman's shoes.
You're imagining things.
Oh my God, I hear Simon. It's Vicky.
Why does that delight you?
Oh, it doesn't delight me. I feel sorry for her loss.
Oh, I know.
You may not know this about me, but I'm a very emotional person.
About more than money?
Yes, about more than money. I feel things very deeply.
Like what?
Like my regard for you, for instance.
Oh, forget it, Lila. You're staying here until I say you leave.
Oh, it's true. I mean, have I ever told you that you remind me of my father?
I thought you never knew your father.
Oh, I did. And you, you remind me of him. Except you are far more powerfully built.
Gee, that just makes me melt.
Probably done in there anyway.
You sit down.
Will you stop? Fine, if you put it that way.
What? What is
Oh,
it?
my God.
What?
Antlers.
Oh, my
They're
God,
antlers.
no. Where did you see the antlers, Lila? I don't see any... Lila.
Cameron, are you in there? Listen, what happened before was really stupid. We need to talk about this. I'm not going away until you open this door.
Oh, please leave them alone.
He was in this room, Donna. He was here.
I know. And you always will be. Working your old magic. Making sure that Victoria and Jake get back together.